Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.
Tell them where I'm from. Finger on the pump, make the 6 straight jump from SoCal. Hollywood to the slums, chronic smoke, get burnt by the California sun.
All right, happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy 2015.
Happy 2015. This is the first show of 2015.
I say 2015, you're like 2015.
I'm just, to the point. To the point. Welcome to the Romi and Rose show, where you will get an hour of your life completely wasted. And literally wasted. Cheers. Each Monday we're gonna try and bring some sort of liquor with us so we can try and get invested by them. I brought Menage a Trois.
Of all drinks and
Menage a
all
Trois.
wines, you brought Menage a Trois.
That is because on this show we
And
have
I don't even think they spelled Trois right.
No, they didn't.
It's like Troy.
Cool. There's 3 Debs in the house on this wonderful Monday. All of you may have seen, if you ever watched The Real L Word, Rose and I were on The Real L Word on Showtime. That's how we got here, pretty much. Best show ever made on Showtime. And we have a friend who's the biggest Deb we've ever met. And me and Rose call each other Deb a lot. You've heard all the time. But this word really did come from the biggest Deb ever, and she's actually in the show today. Her name is Chastity.
So she'll be on a little later, and we'll have her explain the definition, where it came from, where it's going, who it's been inside of, all that.
All of it, which is everybody. But this is our first show, and how was your New Year's?
My New Year's was amazing. I think I'm still hungover.
Yeah? You tired? How was the party? You were at the Roosevelt.
I'm kind of catching the flu, or maybe I have VD.
Everybody.
I don't know. Something's happening here.
You have something for sure. And it's not the flu.
Just not really feeling well.
It's not the flu.
But I'm preparing for a very big journey.
Yes, you are.
I am driving cross country to New York City with one of my friends who's moving there.
Which is so awesome.
Her name's Zoe. She bought a car and she doesn't want to leave her car in LA.
Right.
So we're driving it cross country all the way to New York City.
Imagining you in a car for more than a day on the open road.
I mean, I'm gonna have my hair's gonna look like this.
With that hair. It's going to be a nightmare.
My hair's going to look like this.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be very big.
This isn't going to be like your usual fancy.
For those of you who can't imagine what I'm trying to describe, if you saw Prince on the Golden Globes yesterday.
That's what your hair looks like.
It's like double the size of that. With as much swag as him.
I've seen your hair.
Which
large
we got to talk
about
about Prince and the Golden Globes later.
We will. I had a birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to me. I'm freaking old. I'm not as old as you.
I mean,
I've got decades
I didn't even know you
away.
celebrated. I didn't know you celebrated birthdays.
I celebrate them. I do.
How was your birthday, Debbie? I missed it.
You did miss it.
Because I have a job. I'm a grown-up.
Because you're a Deb. That's fine. She called me.
And you live by the beach.
Yeah, she calls me in the middle of the dinner. I can't make it, Debbie. I'm working, but I love you. What a Deb. Okay, just don't call it all. Just don't show up, because now you're a Deb.
I'm sorry.
You're not at the damn birthday.
I mean, you're getting the best gift. I already told you.
You're the only one getting me a gift.
I just needed your damn shoe size.
Not to mention this. Okay, I put on Instagram, you guys. I want to get some Cortezes for work.
And what did I say?
So this Deb has Chastity. This Deb texts me in the morning. Hey Deb, what's your shoe size? I want to send you some Deb socks.
Because I don't want to spoil the surprise of getting you the
Spoiler
sneakers.
alert, I'm never going to respond back so I can get some Deb socks.
Obviously, you didn't respond
and
back.
I didn't. So then I show up tonight and they're like, why didn't you text us back? We were trying to get you socks. I'm sorry, for my birthday, the first priority
to get you some dope-ass
was
shoes.
not to try and get some socks.
You messed it up.
I'm in my 30s, not my 60s. If you can remember back in your 30s, is 30s the new 20?
I mean,
or am I old?
30s, you're still trying to figure things out. And then when you get to your mid-30s, it should be figured out, and then life starts.
All right.
And then, 40, you need to be ready to rock and roll.
Do you remember your 40s?
I mean, I'm still vaguely figuring that out.
Yeah, I was pretty depressed about this one. I didn't want to celebrate it.
Why?
Just as I get older.
How old are you, really?
I'm not gonna.
I mean, anybody could just Google it, Deb.
So
you might
true.
as well just
Seriously,
say it.
How old is Romi?
It's not going to make a big difference.
I'm 33 years old.
Oh, you're a baby.
No.
When I was 33, let me tell you,
oh
honey.
my God, back in the 70s.
I was rocking it.
I bet you were.
Rocking it.
Legit.
I mean, you know me now at 40.
Yeah.
And I'm going cray-cray.
Yeah. You were
crazier
then.
Wind it back.
You were crazier then.
Like, I was just tearing it
If
up.
any of you didn't know, another little, since there's L word people in the house today, Rose was actually one of the people that inspired Poppy, who was on the L word. If you guys ever watched the show, and I know all you dykes did, This was the original Poppy back in her like 20s and 30s.
Yes, I was.
Yes, she was.
Yes, I was.
And that's where Poppy came from. This one being a chola in LA, being a hoe.
It came from hanging out with the creator, Eileen.
Eileen Shaken.
And then she couldn't believe how obnoxiously
disgusting
much of a player I was.
It's disgusting.
And was like, you know what? We need to integrate some ethnicity into the show.
So they brought a chola.
Do you mind if I write something loosely based on you?
Yeah.
And so they connected me with one of the writers.
Yeah.
Ended up sleeping with her.
Yeah,
Scene 1.
of course.
Her and Alice.
There you go. I had some loosely,
won't say who she is, but
loose
she's
things
very
on
beautiful.
that show as well. Moving on, though.
Some loose what? Some loose change? Let's move on.
I got loose change for doing that show. That's for sure. They're like, here's some quarters, honey. Thank
Debbie,
you.
you should
You're
have
not Poppy.
You should have had my manager,
Yeah,
Debbie.
seriously, I was like, what did I leave with? Did I make $1 off Showtime? I don't even have the DVDs.
Oh.
I don't even have a poster.
I have posters.
Your mother has a whole room dedicated to the L Word. If you go to Rose's house, her mother has a real L Word like wing.
As many women do across the country.
With
Thank
big
you.
posters of Rose Garcia
As
all
many
over
women
the
do.
place.
Please tweet, Instagram your shrines. I love it.
If anybody wants to send me the DVD of the L Word for my birthday and some socks, that'd be fucking great.
Some L Word stuff.
Some L Word.
Send her the L Word action figure
Gem.
that comes with the strap on.
Can I get a mug? Why didn't I didn't even get a free strap on out of the show.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, actually I got 2 of them.
Yeah. They did
give me. I did get a strap on. I did get those.
So what are your plans for the new year?
My plans for the new year
What are your resolutions? I hate people that have resolutions.
I really didn't have any. I didn't want to make any, because every time I do, I feel like it's bullshit. Oh, I'm going to get healthy this year. Oh, I'm not going to do this this year.
You know what pisses me off?
You're going to do all of it this year.
My Instagram feed is filled with everybody. I'm eating
Yeah.
right for 2015.
For like a day.
I'm going to the gym for 2015. I'm not drinking for 2015. They do all this stuff.
And then it's done.
For the first month. And then I see them like all wasted eating a taco.
Honestly,
a week later.
My only goal for 2015 is less is more. I mean, every year goes on that more people hate me, and every year goes on that I hate more people. The more, the older I get, the less people I want in my life.
Everyone loves me more and more.
But that's you. You're a lover. I just literally want to be less is more this year. A lot of you gots to go.
All I want for 2015 is for people to just embrace the fact that I am the ultimate lesbian.
I knew something was coming out of this.
And
it was going to be absolute
if they do,
false information.
If they do,
yeah,
that's all I want. That's all I want. And world peace.
You're going to have this.
But my first wish is that, and the second is world peace.
When I ask you every year what your resolution is, it's going to be that, because it's never going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
It's happening slowly but surely.
It's definitely not happening.
Before your eyes, all of a sudden,
your Debbie ass is going to be with a walker, still saying the same thing with your little Chucks on,
and
trying to just
I don't wear Chucks. Do you see what shoes these are? I don't wear Chucks.
Put your feet up.
They're Jordans.
Okay, sorry.
They're Jordans. Okay, moving on
to real news.
To real news.
Other than you being the
so we all know lesbian. We have a lot of fans in France.
Yes,
they've been tweeting us. They've been saying that they wanted to look forward to this show for comic relief.
Yeah,
France had a terrible time this past week. We want to send our love to
so
everybody
much love
out there.
To everyone, yeah.
And what's happening with the terrorist act that took place in France? The whole entire world is coming together.
Yeah.
You know, and what's terrible is that people are kind of chastising the Muslim community, which it's not all about that. It's these horrible people that did this horrible act, and we just want to send our love out to everybody out there and let them know that we are thinking of them. They're in our prayers, and it's amazing to see that out of everything, something so ugly, something beautiful comes out of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes that's when we do see the most love. It takes a tragedy
to
get there, and that's unfortunate that we can't see that unity before something like this happens. But it was 3.7 million, 1.6 million people coming together.
But even with this and what's happening in Ferguson, what's happening in New York, our world is in a really horrible place right now.
There's a lot,
But what comes out of it is the people, the unity, the love, and you see that, and that's superseding all of this. So we want to just give our love to friends.
And keep sending our
everywhere,
love to
all over the world.
Yeah, and not only for this, for all the, like you said, all the situations that are happening right now that
we never get serious.
We don't want to, because we want to be a show that makes you guys laugh.
But we do have to address it.
Yeah, I think we've avoided touching on some of the issues that have been happening in the world right now, just because we don't want to have everybody crying. But we do send our love. Yes. We do know. And
we do support. We are aware.
And
we know we have a platform, so it's something we do have to say.
Yeah.
So please speak up.
Be a part of it.
Support,
let's get involved.
Everything.
Bring some love out there. And on that note, we hope that for the next hour of us making fun of absolutely everybody,
that you guys will escape a little bit of the reality of the world and have some fun. All right, moving on.
Sucks, yeah.
Who cut your bangs? Tell me about those.
So Debbie, actually, our little Carla did. You've been talking about my bangs forever.
I love.
Yep.
For the first time, they're semi-straight.
They're never gonna be semi-straight because I'll never be semi-straight.
Debbie, what's the deal? Like,
Nothing.
why don't you just let your hair grow? I see the back is growing. Thank God.
Here's the thing with Rose and I. We share very different opinions on just about everything.
But I like your hair now.
Everything.
I'm making a compliment.
I definitely
like it.
for a little bit more of a grungy, chopped up, crazy hair. How many times have you seen my hair,
that,
though?
but I like this.
You like it because it's growing.
Yes.
That's all. You just want to see me be a lady.
I just want you to be a normal 33-year-old woman.
How could you say that again?
Living in this world.
How could you acknowledge my age like that again?
Living in this world.
Why would you do that?
Enjoying her life, being a woman.
I'm growing my bangs out right now. The vagina bangs are growing out, and I'm growing my hair out. And I'm attempting to try and be
a lady.
A woman.
Okay, thanks.
Oh my God.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Talking about somebody that is not a woman, that's never been a woman.
Ever.
That could never be a woman.
Ever.
She's not Chaz Bono, even though she might look like her.
But it's funny because what you don't know is her mother named her after Chaz Bono.
Right, which is the funny part.
Who would know that they would both be trannies?
I mean, basically, don't name your kid Chaz. That's what I'm saying.
Chastity.
Chastity is the worst name.
Don't name your child Chastity.
It will be a confused Deb.
And
the biggest Deb.
It'll be part of GLAAD and all these other organizations.
They'll be gay for sure.
And we'll be at the Abbey like Cher.
Pretty much.
Like, a lot can happen.
Pretty much.
That's what's going to happen.
When I got the text that this Deb was our special guest, I almost crashed my Mini, but that's okay. Because we got a Deb in the house. We needed this Deb. Everybody has asked us consistently on our page, what's a Deb? What's a Deb? What's a Deb? Well, folks, this is what a Deb is.
Well, here's the deal.
Here's the Deb. Speaking to the mic, you goddamn Deb.
Okay, we already discussed this, and I'm letting everyone know right now.
That's a Deb.
If this Deb doesn't flow with this interview, you're
We're throwing her off. We told her.
No, I'm here.
If she fucks up this interview, the show is kicking her off, and you know the rules.
Okay,
let's talk about what a Deb is.
So basically, we have Chastity Maldonado.
Say hello.
No, you have to speak, fool.
Hi, everybody.
You can't just be screaming.
Chaz likes to just yell Dinah or
Which
Deb.
It's not going to work.
That's
okay, because they're not sponsoring us, so you can't mention Dinah. All right, tell us what the Deb brand means, the name, what it's actually about, and where it came from.
All right, so basically, when I was Romi's age,
oh my God.
33, 32, I moved from New York to LA to be a Deb.
And then you came to my party and you saw my party. Remember my party?
What? Two Debs that have never left each other.
That party was a Dinah, though.
Wasn't it?
The mic, Deb.
I throw the best parties ever. I rented this house in Palm Springs. I was like, sorry, Dinah Shore. Dinah Shore's at my house. And wasn't it?
Oh. Yes.
It was there.
Yes.
Okay,
move on.
So anyways, I moved out here. Vodka soda was my best friend.
Still is.
I would get drunk and pass out a lot. And
what is that? This isn't AA,
Let her explain. That's okay, Deb.
This isn't AA.
Let her explain.
Talk about the Deb.
Let her explain your company.
My friend, Veronica, I used to always crash at her place.
Name who Veronica is.
Veronica,
we got to put her on blast.
Veronica was on Road Rules, Real World, Little Camisas.
Camisa Veronica Portillo. Veronica Portillo.
Well,
because you don't have friends unless they're on a reality show. So
all her friends are on reality shows.
Anyways, I would be the first one to pass out. So she would be like, "Oh my God, you're being a Deb.
Where did she get it from, though?
Debbie Downer.
She got it from Debbie Downer.
SNL, womp womp.
All her little friends, her straight friends, her bi friends, they all used to say
bisexual.
So I thought I thought it was funny. So anything that's funny, I keep it going.
You murder it until it's not funny anymore.
So I murdered Deb.
Yeah.
And then I would, I met all these friends, and then everyone was saying Deb. It got contagious. So then
it became a wildfire.
It became a wild
Then I became friends with this Dr. Faggot. And
that's me.
She was on the L Word.
Yes, I was. I was on the L Word.
Season 1, everything was cool. Season 2...
Wait, why was season 1 everything was cool?
Everything was
cool.
Deb never came out in season 1.
Please.
I'm trying to figure it out.
We did say it a lot, but it never came out.
It never made air.
It wasn't a part of season 1.
Thanks a lot, Showtime, for not making that important in season 1, Deb.
When it was actually should have been because we used it.
Because it was the biggest Deb too.
We used it on the best parts, but go ahead.
Yeah.
So season 2, there was
a very big scene.
Yeah, there was a very big scene, and I was very intoxicated. And Claire.
Let me just clear this up. Claire was on season 2 with us, and she had the blonde hair. She had moved here from New York. They had known each other previously.
No. I didn't know her. We had
mutual friends in New York.
There was an episode that was very kind of famous from season 2 where. Go on.
What was your famous line?
Well, she rubbed me off the wrong way, and she thought she was coming out to my territory, and that.
Fool, this is my territory. Your ass showed up like her
out of your territories. Move on.
Well, anyway,
Jesus.
That Deb came out here, and she just like didn't want to acknowledge me or didn't. She was just rude.
So you were upset,
and I was pissed, and I was like, "Bitch, you could at least say, hey, what's up?"
No, give the line. What was the famous line?
So what'd you say to her?
So no, I told her, I was like, you know what? You quit your job to be a Deb because I heard that she left her job
to be on the L word.
So
which no one should ever leave their job to be on the L word.
So basically,
I made being on the L word my job, but go ahead.
What I said was the truth, though. She quit her job to be a Deb.
Right.
But that made it on
that
air.
made it, and apparently all the fans on the show loved it. So when I would hang out with this Deb, people would come up to me and say, "Hey,
you're the Deb girl."
Yeah, you're the Deb girl. You should make shirts. You should do this. You do that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
But you were too busy helping me with Casa Por Vida.
No, but I do have a job, a real job, and this one was you were slaving me.
I was slaving her.
Me.
There was a Christmas that I had a bunch of orders, and this Deb came over.
Yeah, you guys were in my living room.
We were in her living room on the floor. Rose, can we get some pizza? Making Casa Por Vida.
Well, I was like, I had a revolving door of business going on upstairs.
Don't spill in a Deb sweater, God forbid.
You guys used to ruin my life.
Oh my God, we still are.
I was over here trying to have different situations, and it was just not.
This is our situation.
The Real L Word should have filmed that one.
They should have filmed a lot of things.
All right, so what made you decide to do the Deb apparel?
Apparently, it was in demand. Come on.
No, it was in demand. So I was connected to someone who made me the Deb shirts, and then it got kind of, you have to buy it in bulk. So my apartment was full of Deb shirts. So I decided to talk to my sister.
It's like the worst story in the world.
Well, I talked to my sister. My sister was like, I could do it.
Yeah.
So now my sister does everything for me.
Yes, but tell everybody what you do. You do human shirts, dog shirts,
we do
animal shirts.
Who describes a shirt as a human shirt?
Don't
worry, we're selling clothes for humans.
No, we do adult hoodies. We
Thank
do
God.
Women's off-the-shoulder tops.
Which you tried to bring me.
Yes.
Do you do children's apparel?
No, but actually,
because I saw the little kid in a shirt.
We do, but we don't sell it.
What about guinea pigs?
Special order.
We do special orders. My sister can customize anything. She can do whatever.
So if you're really tall,
if you really want a guinea pig Deb shirt, we can get you that.
Can you thank your sister for putting this together for you because she's a
Jenny
big part
Stanek,
of this?
I love you.
Yay!
Happy birthday! You're 35 today.
Happy birthday! Because I know for a damn fact with this fool drinking vodka soda, because one of your shirts is what?
Vodka soda don't care.
Hashtag vodka soda don't care.
There are very few words that come out of her mouth. This is the most I've heard out of Chaz in a decade. But a lot of the times, the only thing you hear is that Deb, vodka soda don't care, and Dinah.
Well, I do have those shirts, and I do have badass shirts.
Yes.
Just go on the site, www.don'tbeadeb.com. I think the wine's kicking.
Okay, so the one thing I want to know, because I am an unofficial partner. I get a lot of free apparel because I do a lot of work. But Chaz is a sponsor of our show today, so we want to thank her for that.
We want to thank you for participating.
For not being like any other Deb out there.
I hope Menage a Trois would like to participate.
But real quick.
Or vodka.
Anybody?
Are the shirts selling well? Like, did it become really busy to the point where you're like, oh, wow, everyone's buying shirts?
Yeah, everyone bought Deb. So that's why we decided to do other stuff. So we're doing off-the-shoulder shirts. We're gonna do tank tops.
Socks.
We're gonna do crop shirts. We're actually might do socks now.
I told you.
Thanks to Rose Garcia.
Thank you.
Did you get that, Jenny?
I hate to say this, but every idea that I've came up with has worked. 10%.
Rose Garcia, definitely doesn't feel like she does everything right.
No, did I not give you a lot of your branding?
She did.
Yeah.
I'm a very good businesswoman.
Yeah, she's always been.
If there's something I know, it's called cha-ching.
You're a Deb with that fucking. I've seen you two blast each other out on Twitter.
Okay, so what else?
The interview's over.
What else can we expect
from Deb?
Actually, we're gonna get a different machine, so we're gonna start doing some. We're gonna start doing a lot of stuff within the different machine.
No one gives a shit about your machine.
We forget how you make the Deb shit. What can we expect from the collections for humans?
No, I just told you we're doing tank tops. We're doing crop shirts. We might do underwear. Whatever.
Yes.
Deb,
whatever.
If you have Deb underwear, one's getting laid.
She posted
No
this
one's getting
dope. No,
laid.
she posted this dope picture of this girl with a bikini, and it was Deb on the butt. I loved it.
If your crotch says Deb,
No, the butt. The butt.
Hey.
if your ass is a Deb, why the fuck are you gonna get fucked?
A Deb is necessary, not a bad thing.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody has a Deb moment. I'm sorry, nobody's perfect.
Not
so
here.
we all do at one point have a Deb moment.
Look at you acknowledging everybody.
I'm just
Really
saying.
making the word.
You're not always a Dinah.
I'm just saying.
I'm never a Dinah.
I think you're the biggest
I
Deb.
mean, she'll
actually.
literally tag me.
Actually, you are.
If you
You
follow
are a
this
big Deb.
Deb on Instagram, she's the biggest Deb. So
Please
if
say why you think she's
if
the
you
biggest
ask,
Deb.
need you to
if you
tell me why.
ask what a Deb is, just follow Romi. She's got one relationship. I'm sorry, Deb. I love you. I would never.
She
date
just
you.
loves everybody.
I'm sorry that my
a
friend
Deb.
is so lonely and has to date vodka soda every day and make Deb
No,
underwear.
I have Hannah Banana.
Sorry.
Hannah Banana. All right,
I'd be pissed at
everybody.
me too.
Everybody go to www.don'tbeadeb.com.
Oh,
Get your
there's
Deb
also
shirt.
we're doing a 20% off for all you people that are listening.
And hashtag Romi and Rose, or you have
Yes.
to say mention
For
Romi
the
and
Yes.
Rose.
discount code, it's Romi and Rose Show.
Yes.
Yes.
So if
And
you have
then
any
get your
problems,
discount.
email Don't Be a Deb.
Hey,
at-
Deb.
But we are doing a giveaway.
So we will be
So
giving
you
away
guys
Deb
have to
shirts.
call the show when we get back from our break that we're about to take. We're going to give you the phone number. We're going to tell you what you need to do to call in and get your free Deb shirts.
Yes.
We're giving away more than one.
So call in.
And one may be autographed by Romi's vagina. We don't know yet.
What? She's back at work.
I'm trying to find the special.
She's back at
Yes,
work.
yes, got to put that to work. We will be back
That
in 2
Deb's been
seconds.
lazy.
Everybody give Chaz a round of applause. Thank you so much.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Hi, this is Tika Lark Fleming inviting you to join me every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for MP Chronicle Presents The Black Girl Show. Join us as we discuss politics, pop culture, and the other side of Black LA. So don't forget to tune in to MP Chronicle Presents The Black Girl Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey y'all, I'm Shaquem Williams and I'm the host of The Shock Factor here on LA Talk. We broadcast to the world every Friday at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Live music, live performances. We're just live. Chef Momo, Erica Ash, and once again your host Shaquem Williams. So come join us every Friday here at LA Talk Live, the world-leading broadcasting internet radio station. The Shock Factor.
We are back, baby.
Thank you, Chaz, Dinah, Deb, Vodka Don't Care for being on the show.
The best guest we've ever had.
She really is.
We've had Grammy Award-winning
Well,
Layla
we have,
Hathaway.
yes,
We've
but we've had this
actress-
one.
actresses,
So many people, comedians, all kinds.
your boss, your bandmate,
Yeah,
your guy.
we've had so many great people, but
from Orgy.
today we had
The
Chaz.
best. It was like
follow her on Instagram as well. It's Chastity Loves Dinah.
not
Chaz.
Chastity, Deb.
Chaz Loves Dinah. That's where you can follow her.
That's
but
like you saying instead of Jared Leto, you're just saying Jay Leto.
that actually sounds hot.
It does. I
ain't
know how to sell stuff.
I ain't mad at it. Hey, Jay
Get
Leto.
into our next topic. Let's
hey,
do
Jay
this.
Leto. Really quick, everybody, underneath the show, there's a phone number, but the number is 323-473-3100. Here's the question. We're going to take 2 callers, and if you can describe what a Deb is, your best description.
Your best
best
description.
description of what a Deb is.
Get in detail.
And it can't just be Romi.
Give me some stories. No, you can explain about how you feel about her Instagram. I'm fine with that. From a hamster to a piece of food
you know
to
what?
a drink.
Just call in and just tell me what a Deb is, and you could win a Deb shirt.
Free reign.
Lucky you.
All right, let's move on to some breaking
news. Let's get into the real juicy stuff and the reason you tuned in on this Monday night to really find out what's going on in the world.
Yes.
From two ratchet hoes. Here we go. Topic number 1. Cameron Diaz got married.
Who married that bitch?
That's what I'm saying. Has she been married before?
No.
She hasn't.
No.
This is the first one?
Okay.
She's dated everybody in Hollywood.
I kind of like was over. Like when
when
she did The Mask, I was in love.
Me too.
I mean, in 1997.
Back in the day, yes.
Okay. Then she comes back.
Yes.
And then, she does The Other Woman. That movie that just came out.
Yeah.
Not that hot.
The other.
She was kind of like
the other sister.
The other sister. She wasn't that hot. So I was kind of like, because Kate Upton beat her.
It up. Here's
and
the
then
thing.
Leslie Mann beat her.
Her
so she was
face looks like, she's Latin, right?
Yeah, she's Cuban.
She's Cuban. She's from Long Beach.
Okay.
Okay. Her face looks like a bus ran it over. It's smashed. She's got acne apparently from makeup artists that I know that have worked on her sets.
Time out.
Like all over her back.
Time out. Can I just intervene a little bit here?
She's not an attractive woman.
Okay, but if anybody's gonna comment on a woman, because I know women and I have that 1-0.
You know little girls.
I know that 1-0 in. Okay, here's the thing about Cameron Diaz.
You don't know women, honey.
Here's the thing about Cameron Diaz. She got hit by a surfboard dating Justin Timberlake. She was trying to be like Justin and his abs, because she has abs too.
Yeah.
She was in Hawaii. She went out in the water, and apparently
a shark ate her face.
And the surfboard smashed her face. She had 3 surgeries to repair her nose.
Well, ever since
it didn't work,
then,
but
she
tried.
She does not look. She looks.
She tried.
She tried. She failed. Cameron Diaz's face is a Deb. That's just what it comes down to.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I hate to say it, but the guy is way hotter than her.
I agree, and I don't even. Okay.
And he's not even the cutest brother.
Here's the funny part. When you see somebody that's not that really...
Tell everybody who she married.
Not that cute. Okay, she married one of the fucking...
Benji
Madden from Good Charlotte, which none of you should know Good Charlotte.
Now they're the Madden brothers.
The Madden brothers, yeah.
So... the claim to fame of these guys, if you don't know who they are,
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie is married to Joel
Madden. They've been married. They have their adorable babies. Cute kids. They actually are a very cute couple.
Super cute.
They really are. And
he's hot.
He's hot.
He does the voice in Australia.
Yeah.
He's still very relevant.
He is. His brother, not so much.
He's the lead singer, Joel Madden.
Yeah.
Benji Madden, the one that like Cameron Diaz, he's like the bass player. He's like, yo.
He's the other sister.
He's kind of like you to me.
Yeah.
So right now, moving on. He is... You're Benji, I'm Joel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
So, Deb, Benji goes to a barbecue. Nicole Richie says, I have a girl for you.
Cameron Diaz.
He doesn't know yet.
Right.
It was a blind date.
Right.
They come back to dinner at their home. It's Cameron Diaz.
Right.
He's like, oh my God, I had a crush on her since I was a little boy. I love her, I love her, I love her. They end up going on this whirlwind romance for 6 months.
Right.
Now they're married.
Now they're married. Well, they got married at her house. They did it very low-key.
Because he can't afford a house.
Exactly. She does not mad. So
he's like a bass player.
Here's what happened with them. Which, first of all, I didn't even know that they were Jewish, the boys.
The guy is Jewish.
I didn't know they were.
Yes.
So I had no idea they were, but apparently they were honoring,
Lionel Richie said that it was okay.
It was okay. So Lionel said it was so. So here's it is. Cameron Diaz, first of all, is 42 years old, so she needed to get married.
Deb, I'm 40.
Deb, you need to get married.
But my nose isn't smashed. Okay. So I got 5 more years, my nose isn't smashed.
The day I see your ass on a surfboard out there getting smacked by one is the day I give up on everything. My hair.
Surfboard.
This bitch can't even.
Surfboard,
she can't even swim.
Grinding on that wood, grinding. Surfboard.
I remember going on boats with you and you being afraid because you couldn't swim.
I mean, I can't swim, but that's
so sad.
Why was she in the water? She's Cuban. I'm Puerto Rican. She can't. The Cubans
apparently
swim.
not. Look what they did to her.
Cubans swim to us. That's different. Okay, go ahead.
What they're doing.
Move on.
So apparently Nicole Richie was obviously a bridesmaid. Drew Barrymore, who's her best friend, lesbian lover.
Ugh.
She was in
Drew
the wedding
Barrymore
as well.
was at the wedding?
She was in the wedding.
This wedding seems like somewhere I don't even want to be at.
I'm joking.
Okay, and then Cameron Diaz's assistant, Jesse Lutz, they were getting their makeup done, and the groomsmen were Josh and Joel Madden exchanged into their black tuxes. Madden gave his bride a special note that she received before the vows. It said, get your nose done.
It said, bitch, here's a nose job. I hope he bought her one for their wedding gift.
I think he did.
So here's what they do. This is part of their culture, and I guess this is what they do at the
But this is kind of cute.
This is really cute. So after the ceremony, apparently they had to go into a room for an hour by themselves.
So they can discuss the marriage.
Discuss what they were going to do. I hope they were just fucking for an hour.
Okay, can I just tell you what pisses me off about this wedding?
What?
This is like the lamest. It's like the second Debbieist wedding of the year, and it's only 2015.
It's only been like 2 weeks, Deb.
Yeah, the Debbieist wedding of the year. And why the hell do they have the two dopest performers ever?
Ryan Adams. When I found out
Lionel Richie.
No, but Lionel
Richie is a bigger star than Ryan Adams.
I don't give a shit. Ryan Adams
He's married to Mandy Moore.
I don't care. He's amazing. You would think that. Wear Tupac, that's fine. I get it. But Ryan Adams is still a star.
He's married to Mandy Moore.
You know what? She killed it back and saved. Okay?
She did.
She did. That bitch was killing it.
But she can't save his career.
She can't.
So moving on.
He doesn't need to be saved. He's Ryan Adams.
Lionel
oh my God.
Richie. An icon. Lionel Richie performed.
She got Lionel Richie. She had a very intimate, like, by the book kind of wedding at her house. She kept it low key. They had to save up for a few nose jobs. I mean,
she's rich.
She is rich.
She's killing it.
She is. I'm surprised that they kept it so low key.
And he did a little album with his Madden brother.
Yeah.
It's called Madden Brothers, and I listened to it. It's pretty good.
Of course you did, and of course you think it's good, and of course that's why you wouldn't know that Ryan Adams is that great.
No, Ryan Adams is great, but he's not no Lionel Richie.
The fact that you listen to the Madden Brothers album.
Is it me? Yeah, exactly.
What a Deb. Get her a shirt.
She
wins the contest.
Sing a Lionel Richie song.
Rose Garcia wins
sing a Ryan Adams song. What song does he sing?
Come Pick Me Up. Wonderwall. Wonderwall, he did the cover.
Honey, the only Wonderwall is the Oasis band.
God.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
You're my Wonderwall. It's not him. It's not him, fool.
Literally this Deb in the corner dancing.
It's not Ryan Adams.
No, the cover that he did was amazing.
So he did a cover.
Yeah, but Come Pick Me Up.
Everybody covers Lionel Richie.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Oh my God. No one's covering that. No one's trying to cover Lionel Richie. Not a damn Deb in the house is trying to cover him. Not even you're trying to cover him. Oh my God, you're such a
He's an icon. Hello. Hi. All right. Moving on, because you need to get with it. Lionel Richie is an icon.
You are showing your age right now. Let's move on.
17-year-old Kylie. You put Kyler.
Kyler. You know what the funny part is?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner,
which is part of the Kardashian family, which is not a Kardashian. She's Bruce Jenner's offspring.
She's Bruce's little girl, but she's
the youngest.
She's not the one that's the model.
No.
She's not the really gorgeous.
She's the one that does nothing.
She's the one that does nothing but Instagram and has the fake lips.
Yes.
So,
she's the one that got this big contract for having fake hair.
Yeah.
So moving on, this is what this little girl did. Now, this is pretty gangster. Okay?
All right.
Now, everybody thinks Kim is gangster for landing Kanye.
I don't think she's gangster at all.
But I do. This little 17-year-old girl rode up into the scene while her big sister Kim is hanging out with the most beautiful known stripper. She was a former stripper named Black China. This girl's on point.
Right.
Her body, she was like the one where guys would come in with full on, not even dollars. They would give her hundreds.
She has this baby.
She's like out there. She's like,
she has the baby to this man.
But she became more famous for that. So
okay.
all the rappers because she used to perform at King of Diamonds, which is the number one strip club in the whole entire nation.
Right.
So Black China's this one top bad bitch, right?
Right.
All these rappers are even Drake everyone's trying to land her.
Right.
Here comes skinny ass little Tyga from Van Nuys who says he's from Compton. Threw her like one too many hundreds. He lands her, Deb. And then you know what happens?
They have a baby.
They made a cute ass baby.
On the baby list? On the top 5 baby list?
The baby is top 5.
All right.
He is so freaking cute. Because she looks like she's mixed and he's mixed.
So then together the baby's all
mixed up. The baby's all mixed up. But he is so beautiful. Like this little baby. His name is King Cairo.
Apparently this guy is doing something right though. Because he's getting some fine ass girls. Because Kyler.
Well, here's the thing.
Kyler's a pretty girl.
But I like them both. Like Tyga.
Yeah.
Who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Tyga and Black China were like pretty bomb. Because she's like.
Because he's a tiger and she's a Black China.
I pretty much thought she was way too much for him. Like she was out of his league.
Okay.
Honestly.
A stripper is out of someone's league.
No,
I get
but
it.
you got to see her. She was BFF with Kim Kardashian. I don't know if you remember that episode where they were doing the pole thing.
Definitely not.
She like did this whole
definitely don't watch the Kardashians.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden they break up.
Okay.
Black China and Tyga break up. It's a big deal in the rap community.
Huge.
Because everybody's wondering why, right? Everyone's like, well, what happened? That he was in love, all this stuff. And like he's Instagramming her ass all night. And all of a sudden it disappeared.
Right.
And all the ass got deleted. And everybody's like, what happened? all of a sudden, breaking news, they confirmed it last week.
Okay.
Us Magazine.
Okay.
That Tyga is dating, he's 24 years old,
dating
the 17-year-old Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Now, if 17 and 24, it's not that big of a deal.
You know what the problem is?
But where he's at in life and where she's at, I mean, don't you think she's a little bit fast and grown up and probably could handle it?
She could handle it, and I think she obviously has been like at a faster speed than most kids because of her lifestyle and what her family is. So she definitely isn't probably your typical 17-year-old girl that like just got picked up from the like grounds of school and like he's gonna take her home. Like,
I mean, she probably hasn't been to school and like
she probably owns a house, has like 5 cars, like owns an island.
Oh no, I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah,
she's
fine.
Her cars.
She's not a normal 17-year-old girl. I think she can handle it at 17. I think most of us could have handled it. The only thing that's looked down upon is that she's not 18 yet. So it's like you're at a very fine line where it doesn't look good.
Now, what does that say about... Now, here's the thing. There's a lot of dynamics to this because Kim was really good friends with Blac Chyna. All of a sudden, we're homies.
Yeah.
And my little sister swooped your dude. You'd be... I mean, what do you do?
I kill her.
What do you do?
Yeah, you get pissed.
What do you do?
Then I fuck your sister up.
Right. And it's like... And then Kim's in the middle like, oh, here's Baby North. What do I do? Oh, my God. Like, she doesn't know what to do.
She doesn't really care. She just posts Baby North on Instagram.
I mean, she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
But... What about the mama? What's up with mama?
She's concerned with her own man right now. But I don't think she cares.
I mean, because as a big sister, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think
I would have grabbed Tyga by his little ass.
No, I don't think the mom's like that though. The mom is
as a sister. Like I
am sister, yes,
the sister.
But I think the mom.
I am Rob Kardashian.
Any publicity is good publicity when it comes to that family.
Do something.
They enjoy the publicity.
But this is like not good.
But it's not. I kind of look at him like young. She's kind of young. The age thing, it's illegal.
I get that, but it's
they're definitely fucking. It's illegal. I mean, whatever he's doing is illegal.
It is.
They're for sure fucking.
They are.
They're not in a relationship where they cuddle. That's not possible.
No, they are in an intimate relationship.
So this guy is fucking a 17-year-old.
This is how I knew.
That's a Deb.
This is what confirmed it. When they asked Tyga, quote, Mr. Tyga, why are you in this?
Who interviewed him? An Asian? Mr. Tyga.
Can I get along with
Why have you been with 17-year-old?
He's part Asian. Can I get on with this? They said, Tyga, what are you doing with this little girl?
Tyga, tell us everything.
His response was, she's going to be the next Madonna.
Who? What?
So I know they were fucking.
Then you know, for sure. I
was so mad.
Then he's like on another planet.
I would have accepted him saying
next Madonna.
She gives good head.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would have accepted him saying she gives good head.
And she can give head, right? Is it illegal to give head or get head from a 17-year-old?
All of it is illegal.
All of it.
In California state. It's called oral copulation.
They can't do it.
Cannot. None of it. Fellatio, none of it.
Pay attention, you little hoes. Pay attention.
Over the age of 18.
All right.
You cannot. But it really confused me.
Confused you?
When he said, she's going to be the next Madonna. We have a platonic relationship. I'm working with her in the studio.
You're a liar. You're a
I know that song in the studio.
No,
I've been in the studio trying to get with you,
next Madonna,
baby.
I can't.
I know that song.
Okay, let's move on from Tyga, okay? Let's move on. Tyga is with a 17-year-old. That's fine. It's a Kardashian.
Tyga, by the way, I stopped buying your line after that.
I'm so sure this is the reason that caused you to stop supporting him. Please.
It did. I didn't like it.
I stopped supporting your ass when you were fucking 16-year-olds.
I do not. And you know that's not true.
You know you did.
My line was 18.
Josie, how old are you? Let's be honest. I love when you try to be politically correct. Let's move on to yet another young, hot, packaged mess.
I love this one.
Dude, I love a lot of things about him, but I don't know. I don't know if what I love about him is real or not real. And we are talking about her boy crush, her man crush, her child crush, the young, the gorgeous Justin Bieber.
Okay,
She is a believer.
Since I am a believer and I am an expert on
nothing but houses,
Calvin Klein
and pussy.
Calvin Klein. So back in the day when I was a youngster, there was a beautiful gentleman by the name of Mark Wahlberg, aka Marky Mark. Marky Mark did
which we love. With Kate Moss.
Before the Photoshop was a big deal.
Yes.
They were doing this when Kate Moss really did heroin to stay that skinny.
And when he really did have a dick that big.
And he really did.
Yes. This is when real photos would appear.
Real photos. Yeah. It wasn't like what we have now. We didn't have technology like that in 1992.
We didn't have filters. We weren't just like moving it up a little bit. We didn't have that.
So long story short, when I saw the pictures and I saw the comparison and they surfaced.
Yes.
Justin Bieber is probably about 6.25, 3.7 centimeters inches. That's what he is. Marky Mark, when I did the analysis, because I am an expert of this.
Of course you are.
Marky Mark is about
Scientist Rose in the house today, guys.
8.275.
Okay.
Now, the one who beat them both,
yes,
Dark Horse,
yes,
with the biggest,
I know, with the biggest dick in the entire world,
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
I
was gonna say Nick Jonas looked great.
He looked amazing.
He looked, and that guy's hot. Nick is
gorgeous.
fucking hot. His music's great. He's hot. He's like the kind of guy you want to marry.
Nick Jonas is
he's
killing it.
We agree on one
and
thing.
And he's dating Miss freaking Universe.
Nick Jonas, we got to applaud you.
Sorry, Justin, take a back seat, homie.
And his dick is on point.
And to be honest, I really feel that the pictures, because I follow him on Instagram, he doesn't look that cut and bulky.
Right.
And, you know, he does have pictures where he's like in swimsuits and stuff.
Yeah.
I went back to like
do your research.
18 weeks.
Of course.
And they were like, it wasn't that big.
Yeah, no.
Arms weren't that big. Chest wasn't that big.
Apparently, like
his face is still the same. He's gorgeous.
One of Justin's like trainer or his trainer, whoever's helping him like get in shape or whatever, was like, "Oh yeah, it's definitely that big." He's like, "I feel awkward saying this," and I'm like, "This is awkward that you're backing him up."
It was awkward that you got paid $10,000 to say that.
Just to say that he had the junk, but. Mind you, his penis may not be on point. That's fine, Justin. But you did look great.
But also his body, if you saw the before and after, they kind of enhanced him a bit.
Because he's a scrawnier boy.
Yeah, he's skinny.
He is. And he's got a great body. And he's definitely growing into look like a man.
I think he's beautiful.
I do too.
I think he's good looking.
He looks like my ex-girlfriend.
I think he's hot. I think he pulled it off.
You know who.
You know, with a little bit of the enhancement, everybody's doing it these days. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree. I think that, you know, be happy. You did some really great shots.
But you know what I love?
I'm more happy that the Calvin Klein ads, to be honest, are coming back. It was such a big thing in the 90s.
He made big news.
And I think that, like, seeing all these actors do it are, like, it's
he's
awesome.
He's the one that made
and everyone wearing those underwear, like,
he's
sexy.
The one, Justin Bieber is the one that made just as big of a splash, if not more, than what Mark did back in the day.
I'm going to disagree with that. I think it was more controversy over the photoshopping, but when that first shot came out, it was...
It was the
hottest
top
thing.
Trending since Kim's ass broke the internet.
Yeah, but back in the day, in the 90s, we didn't have trends like this. We didn't have the internet to talk about it.
That's why Marky Mark is still number one.
He will always be number one.
And Nick Jonas is a close second.
Yeah.
And Bieber's a tight third.
Yeah.
A tight 6.275.
A real little baby tight.
Yes.
Little itty bitty.
I like it. I think he looks good.
Happening. He looks great.
The best part of the ad that I liked is because people think he's talentless.
Yeah.
Is when he's playing the drums shirtless.
He's not talentless.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's playing the drums shirtless and he's like killing the drums and he's like, yo, like he's like, I could play.
I'd still do him. I'm not even mad at it. So
ew.
Mm-hmm. You'd still do him.
I think you would do him.
I think I would have to.
Yeah, because he doesn't have anything.
I've got bigger strap-ons.
It's like you being with a lesbian. It's like a nub.
Cut an angry inch.
Moving
on to lesbians.
Moving on
to lesbians. Okay, so let's talk about some bisexuals, okay? Not that this is one of my favorite topics. Not that I don't enjoy talking about bisexuals. But recently, and you did see this ad, our little K-Stu, Kristen Stewart, I was a huge fan of Twilight.
Is like she's boring to me.
She is boring. But for people out there that do know, there was a whole spread recently out for New Year's that she went to Hawaii and she spent this relaxing New Year's like with her assistant, her personal assistant, who's Alicia Cargile, which is a friend of some of our friends and people that we know. And
she is a documented, well-certified lesbian.
She's a lesbian. Alicia Cargile is a lesbian. Let's just
K-Stu allegedly.
So
but the other one is.
The other one's gay. Just
the other
gay.
one's
just
been
gay.
around.
Been around. We all know she's been around. She's been gay. She's been in the scene for a while.
Sorry, Deb. Don't lie. I seen you.
No, if you see us, sorry. Don't call us. We know. We know. So K-Stu, Kristen Stewart's hanging out with her. The thing that I'm curious about is there's a lot of young actresses right now coming out. Who's Kate Moaning dating?
Oh, whatever.
Rachel Wood, Evan Wood. So
Rachel Wood.
So they're coming out and they're being open about like their bisexuality.
Everyone is. It's like the end thing.
It's the end thing to do. You know, it's so cool.
But can I ask you a serious question?
I don't know if I can answer it.
If anybody can go online and look at these pictures, why don't these girls brush their hair and wear normal clothes?
I think they look hot.
Ew.
There's nothing hotter to me than a grunged up, makeup wearing, boyish slob.
Okay, here's the problem. Hotter. They need to brush their hair. They need to take a bath.
Don't take a bath.
They need to wear normal clothes.
Don't.
They need to shave their armpits.
No. Not everyone needs to look like a little fucking Latina with heels and a bikini on. It's not about that.
They just need to look clean.
Not everyone should look like that.
They need to look clean.
They probably shower in the best fucking soap in the entire world and still look like that. And that's fucking hot.
Goddamn well they don't shower in the best soap ever. They go into the beach, they jump in the water, and they say, oh yeah, I'm good for a week. No.
Deb, that's what I do.
No.
Anyways,
you could tell.
I think that it's hot. I like it. I don't like the same look that you like.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about
as
cleanliness.
Girls, if you guys want to go ahead on Instagram and Twitter and let Rose Garcia know that Kristen Stewart looks hot right now, please do, because
Kristen
she looks
Stewart
hot.
Looks hot.
She looks
when
hot.
She is in Twilight, about to get eaten.
Oh my God.
That's about it.
Well, she's getting eaten, and she's getting eaten out by a girl. And the funny part is, everybody just keeps saying it's her personal assistant, and how happy. The fucking photo is her and the girl looking like dykes, holding hands. Caption, so good to see her relaxing her and enjoying her single life with her assistant.
She's still getting over Robert Pattinson.
Her single life with her assistant, when the both of them have their Kelvins on, and they're walking hand in hand on the beach.
So now, I'm like so convinced.
Why aren't they acknowledging it?
Robert Pattinson is really a woman.
No, he's with Katy Perry.
No, Deb, you are so lost.
What happened? Is he not with her anymore?
He has not been with Katy Perry. He's with this like indie singer, this mixed girl. She's really hot.
There was the same way you didn't think that the Kardashian had a kid. You should look it up though.
No, Deb,
there's some rumors about them.
Perry.
Okay, fine. He's got an indie
he's
girlfriend.
With that girl. He's been with her for a while. They're like about to get married.
He's a little girlish. It might work. I don't know. But do you think that Kristen Stewart needs to come out, or do you think she should just stay in the closet and let it be?
I think she should stay in the closet, be whatever.
Don't give a
shit.
shit.
What it is. Yeah, who cares?
She's not hiding it.
She never spoke when she was with her co-star, and they were the biggest stars in the world at that point because of the Twilight series, and she never even acknowledged him or mentioned him. And he was the most sought after dude. Everyone wanted him.
I think that maybe she didn't want him.
No, I think she did.
You think she wanted him?
Yeah, he acts like he sings. He's like cute. He's like, oh,
she wanted him.
He's dreamy.
He's dreamy.
I
agree. He's dreamy.
He's like a girl with Justin's pee-pee.
Well, she's with like a girl that's like a boy now.
Exactly.
So,
but
anyways,
they both need to take a bath.
So pretty much, girls, take a bath, and I support you. I think you guys look hot together.
They need a shave and take a shower. And I'll be all about it.
No, it's all about that saltwater bath.
All right, moving on. Golden Globes last night. Did you watch it? I didn't watch it. Okay, I'm gonna break you off a little bit. I know you did.
Yeah. Who won? What happened?
The biggest drama was a very interesting film, Boyhood. Now
I love that movie.
But check this out.
Love.
This film was
shot.
Filmed 2 weeks, once a year for 12 years. Because they wanted to watch him grow up. Same actors and give it its authenticity.
You watched the little boy in this actually grow up,
and you watched the girl and the parents old. And one of your favorite dudes is in there.
Old. Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Love me some grungy Ethan Hawke.
All right, moving on. The favorite lead actor, Eddie Redmayne. I like this guy because he played a dude that drooled. Stephen Hawking, one of the most famous people right now. He's one of the top geniuses of our time. But I don't care about that. I don't care that he won for this. I loved him in the Marilyn Monroe movie.
Yes.
He's dreamy.
So good.
English, so cute. Good. Yeah. Good for you. Yes. Welcome to America.
You did well. Bravo.
Work on your American accent a little bit more.
Oh my God.
Now, Julianne Moore won for Still Alice.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it, but I love Julianne Moore.
I love her too.
Her red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, she looked dead.
Literally her red carpet?
Oh, she's red carpet. That's a good one. Yeah. I love her though. She looks amazing. She's hot. She's beautiful.
She's a gorgeous. She aged so well.
She's aging.
Yeah. She's
gracefully.
aging like the way you should be aging.
Deb, she's aging gracefully. Yeah. I would take her on a date for some nice red wine.
What is with this red?
And a souffle.
You're killing me with the red.
Moving on. The best comedy or musical, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Didn't see it. Moving on.
Lead actor,
Michael Keaton. I love him because he is the OG Batman.
Did you see Birdman?
No, I need to see it.
You're the biggest Deb on earth. I
Can
swear to God, if it's not Frozen or like the biography to Tupac, you didn't see it.
The best screenplay, Birdman. Yes, awesome.
Birdman was fucking amazing.
Best supporting actress, Boyhood.
Great
Patricia
movie.
Arquette.
She's awesome.
If you guys don't know who she is, she was a big 80s star along with her sister. Amazing. She's an amazing actress.
Like Rachel Arquette.
Amazing acting family.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, for TV, big shocker.
I don't watch TV.
Big shocker. Huge shocker because you had all these big shows. You had Juliana Margoli, all these big, and Jane the Virgin, a Puerto Rican Latina won. Boom.
How happy are you? How happy are you?
My whole country's having a parade right now.
Oh my God. Joining hands?
Dun, 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 dun. Everyone's having a parade.
Your mom put her dress on?
Jane the Virgin, we love you. You are the official emoji from the iPhone this week. We love you. Latinas.
Oh my
Move
God.
on. Next topic.
Moving on. Okay, so there were 5 things that we didn't see that happened on the Golden Globes Awards.
And then I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay, fine. So power couple, after Clooney received his award of Lifetime Achievement, he was at the table with his wife, who I thought they were breaking up, and then I guess they're not breaking up.
Who says they're breaking up?
Us Magazine had something like, oh, they broke up immediately, which they looked completely in love. No. There was lots of PDA. They stole a few kisses. I guess they were stroking each other's hair, and they were in love.
Can I tell you what happened
at
the Golden Globes?
Okay.
His speech was amazing.
Okay.
Like, I mean, if this guy couldn't get any more debonair, handsome, striking, romantic.
Right.
Like, when he acknowledged her and she looked at him.
What kind of moment happened, Deb?
The TV just went off in my head.
Or did it just go off?
I just saw hearts everywhere.
Okay. All right.
But he is so freaking, like, he's just
You
perfect.
love him.
Perfect.
You're obsessed with him.
Perfect. And so is she.
Well, she should be.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They were all over each other. I guess Robert Downey Jr. was there with his wife, Jennifer Aniston, and Justin. Who you're saying they're not married, right?
No.
Jennifer Aniston and Justin are not married. Okay. But they have a baby on the way.
I have no idea.
Who has a baby? Okay, well, they're looking at babies on the iPhone, whatever. They were all best friends.
Robert Downey Jr. had a baby.
So that's what he was doing. Showing the babies.
Yeah. You're making up stories.
I'm making breaking news. Jennifer Aniston had a baby at the Golden Globes.
She did not. Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you for tuning in. We will be here every Monday for all the breaking news.
So let me tell you what happened off camera. So Robert Downey Jr. was smoking weed. They they smoked a bowl. They had a great time. It was awesome.
They showed each other pictures. Moving on.
Next one.
Moving on. Bathroom break with our favorite girl who has to deal with trail mix, right? Dry trail mix, wet trail mix. That is the question. Reese Witherspoon was there with Kate Hudson. Tell her to meet in the ladies' room. They went to the ladies' room. I'm sure they did coke. No, they were talking about 50 Shades of Grey because the whole thing last night was them showing the first trailer that was like a large trailer of the new 50 Shades of Grey movie.
We'll talk about that
later. We're going to get into. So they were all being girls in the bathroom discussing that.
All right, happening off camera. They were both so butthurt that they weren't young enough to be cast into the 50 Shades of Grey. And they were saying if we did, it would have been an Oscar-nominated award. And Reese Witherspoon surprisingly shared her trail mix with Kate Hudson. Breaking news. Moving on to the next one. The chat pack. What does that mean?
Right now,
the chat pack.
She shared her trail mix.
She did.
With Kate Hudson.
She did. They both ate trail mix.
You're a Deb. Oh my
and then
God,
she kissed her ears because Kate Hudson has the worst ears.
Why are we talking about Kate Hudson's ears?
Her ears are so big.
What is her ears?
No, they look like Dumbo.
I can't handle this.
No, move on.
Chat pack. Okay, Hudson on her knees in her Versace gown. Why was she on her knees?
This is all you.
I don't even know.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Duvall, David,
Kate Mara, Rooney Mara's sister, Oprah Winfrey, Harrison Ford, all these kisses. Wildstar gave a hug.
Everybody was hanging out.
Everybody's hugging.
Right. What happened off screen?
They're in a menage a trois.
Oprah basically said, I own all you motherfuckers. If you want to be in my next movie.
Suck my dick.
No, if you want to be in my next movie, you better say that I'm the best.
Okay,
bottom
so that's
line.
what happened.
So Oprah pretty much, instead, you know how she gives stuff away?
Yeah.
She goes, you get a movie part. You get a movie part. You get a movie part. So she gave away movie parts. That's what happened off screen.
I don't even know what even happened with any of these. Some of the celebs look shiny on your TV. It's because they were sweating. The ballroom was really hot, unusually warm. Was everyone sweating?
No, everyone looked beautiful.
There wasn't like that glow? That J-Lo glow?
Nope.
Apparently they were really fucking hot.
No.
All right, so.
Everyone looked great. And my red carpet pick.
Okay.
I have 3 of them.
Oh, Jesus.
Number
when
one.
When does a pick become 3?
Number 1 is J-Lo, of course.
Of course.
I mean, she's so
hot. J-Lo's always looking good right now.
Number 2, red carpet pick. Jessica Chastain.
Looking good?
Oh, my baby bejesus. She looked amazing.
She
looked...
What did she wear?
Here's the thing. This is a year of the redheads.
Deb, I think one of your hairs is
Julianne Moore, that's good. You're welcome. Julianne Moore and Jessica Chastain, both redheads, and Amy Adams, trifecta redhead.
You're liking this red shit right now, huh?
Deb, they look gorgeous on the red carpet.
Because
red carpet. Everyone look red.
Josie.
And my final...
Red hair don't care.
My ultimate red carpet moment that blew everyone out of the water, and it's no surprise, Amal and George Clooney.
Looked great.
Oh, they looked like... They made Angelina Jolie and
Brad
Pitt
could never happen.
Look like they were the janitors.
No, could never happen.
And the maid.
Never could
Consuela
happen.
and Jose.
No.
Yes.
Never.
That's who they were.
Never.
Move on, Deb.
Moving on. Okay, fine. Anyways, the 50 Shades of Grey trailer did come out. This is going to be coming out for Valentine's Day, which is appropriate timing. I did read the horrible book. I did get turned on to it. I will masturbate to this movie.
Okay, I have a question for you. Real quick. You read the book.
I did.
And I know you love reading books and all that. But when you read the book...
What a Deb.
I mean, honestly, When you read it, did you like? Were you in it?
I was. Unfortunately,
because I heard other things that wasn't well written.
It was not well written. It wasn't. It's very cheesy. I was embarrassed. You know, one of those things when you're like locked in a book and you're in public and you're reading it. I was embarrassed for people to see me reading it.
But why?
Because it was like, here I am, like this, like young, fresh 33-year-old reading this book.
It's a housewife book.
It was a housewife book. It was.
But what made it that is what I'm saying for people that don't know.
It's like those love stories that had Fabio on the cover back in the day.
So that's really what you
identified. That's what it felt
like.
I felt like I was reading.
So how do you feel it's going to transition into a film?
Because when you do read this shit, the fact that this housewife that wasn't getting laid, I'm sure, and who's probably like really tall, wrote this book of love. You know what I mean? Like, it's so sexual, and it takes you to this place like sexually that's like so forbidden in a way.
Okay, but regardless
that you're locked in it.
Regardless of
I want to see people fuck like this.
But regardless of who they cast, forget that.
Fuck it.
Do you think it can be transitioned in film?
Yes. I think if they do a good job, this could actually be a really fucking amazing film. Will it be? We'll have to see.
The jury's out.
Yeah, I have no idea.
My question is because
the book wasn't.
Everyone that I've spoken to says they're going to see it, including myself.
Of course, everyone's
going to
Valentine's Day. Yeah, if everyone's going to take, because everyone wants to get laid like this. Everyone's going to go home, tie each other up, hang people from the ceiling, lock shit in their mouth. I mean, people are going to go crazy after this movie.
So everyone's going to see this.
Yeah, like there's like scenes, you know, where like he puts the headphones on her and she's like, he's going down on her while he's got the music in her ears, magic. Like there's some fun shit that happens.
I mean, that's like normal.
No, but there's just fun. It's a fun movie. Like it's sexually.
I put my Drake on my Pandora. It's
you put it on your fucking ghetto Android and call it a night. Let's be real.
It's perfect.
You're like, babe, it's dying.
It's perfect.
Where's the charger? I'm about to go down.
Okay. To hold up my consciousness. Yeah, I put some Drake
Josie's laughing because it got too real.
Because it's so
Shit
true.
just got way too real.
All right, you skipped the topic.
Okay,
now we know about 50 Shades of Grey.
Go say 50 Shades of Grey. It's coming up Valentine's Day. I'm not a big fan of the actors they chose for it. I think they could have done better. They could have done better. I would have bought you as Mr. Grey, honestly, more than this guy.
I personally wanted the guy who won.
She should have been it.
He won a Golden Globe last night, but I would rather have them put Matt Bomer. The gay guy with the blue eyes, he's really hot. Yeah, he's so gorgeous.
Yeah,
they needed that guy.
They needed anybody.
Well, apparently he turned it down
because it's a hit or miss. This could be like.
So did Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, this could be. It could either go like Twilight.
They say it's going to be the Showgirls.
It could either be Showgirls or Twilight. Twilight was this big book.
Yeah, they both suck.
Twilight was the best movie ever done in the entire world.
I would assume that you would say Game of Thrones, Twilight. Okay.
Twilight.
Moving on. So my favorite guy to talk about, Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Charlie Sheen went to Green Bay to watch the Green Bay Packers beat the Dallas Cowboys
got
to
all
go
into
the semifinals.
Yep.
Of the championship.
Yes.
He got all into it and tell everybody what he did.
He got so into it. There's some photos that appeared up on TMZ, but Charlie pretty much was so excited about it that he went up to a man, grabbed him, and kissed him on the mouth. And then
not a big deal.
Later on in the night decided to kiss him again.
Not a big deal.
So not a big deal. Do we think it's a big deal if a celebrity gets wasted and wants to kiss another man?
Here's the thing. He's celebrating, and people don't understand that Green Bay is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, football towns in the nation.
They go crazy.
He's caught up in the moment. Yeah. They're loving each other. He was cheering for Green Bay. He grabbed the guy, kissed him.
The funny part is the caught up in the moment. If you see the photo of them kissing, it's like them in a parking lot. No. There's no one around them.
Oh, that's kind of...
This isn't like they were in the festivities. They were like in the back of a van in the parking lot. Enjoying
maybe Carlos Esteves came out. That's his real name.
The festivities.
His real name is Carlos Esteves.
Something happened, but he was coming out for sure that night.
Wow.
For sure.
All right, Debbie.
All right, moving on. Let's end the show.
I don't think he's gay, though.
I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's anything. I think he's an alien, but let's move on.
I love him.
I love him, too. He's not...
Tiger Blood!
Tiger! Hello.
Tiger Blood.
Tiger. 17-year-old. Okay, move on to your movie review. What movie did you see?
So
what can you review?
I went to see one of the most acclaimed movies of the year.
Here we go.
It is. It was nominated for 4 Golden Globes.
Did it
nominated
win one?
for 6 Oscars.
All right.
It won for something, but I forgot what. Something like I wrote the screenplay adapted by my cousin.
Oh yeah, no big deal, right?
One of those things.
Okay, just the person.
So moving on. I went to see the movie Foxcatcher.
Uh-huh.
The only reason why I went to see this movie is for 2 words: Channing Tatum.
Your favorite man. Anyone doesn't know, she loves him.
I was very disappointed.
Why?
By this film.
Because
I watched the documentary, which was awesome because this guy's like a billionaire. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. This guy's a billionaire, and the story was really enticing because he was fascinated by these wrestlers. There were 2 brothers that won a gold medal, and so of course they cast Channing Tatum because of his body.
Right.
But the brother that they cast, the guy was really quiet and didn't talk a lot.
Right.
So the whole movie, it's following Channing Tatum. He doesn't talk a lot.
He just doesn't speak.
He's just like, mah, mah, mah.
Just looks hot.
Nothing. He doesn't even look hot.
Is the story good?
No.
They're like... uphill, downhill. We want you to win.
The only part of the story that's awesome is that Steve Carell, which we all know from 40-Year-Old Virgin, from The Office. Yeah. He doesn't make me laugh once, Deb.
In the entire movie?
He plays a psycho, eccentric billionaire who kills one of the brothers.
He might be trying to take on like a serious role.
And I'm going to tell you something right now.
Looked at as a serious
I'm going to tell you
actor.
something right now. I'm disappointed that he didn't win the Golden Globe last night because he did do an amazing job
in that movie.
You didn't even know it was him. I was so confused.
I don't necessarily think that's an amazing job though.
It was because when you're a character such as yourself, and you break away from the character, such as yourself, and you act like something else, like a normal human being.
Oh my God!
Then it completely
takes
you to a different place. Completely.
Okay.
But here's what ruined the movie for me. It wasn't true to the original story.
Right.
Channing Tatum didn't have a six-pack.
Right.
Steve Carell didn't make me laugh.
Not worth it.
And everything else, it was snowy and dark and annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm over it.
So it was a bad movie.
So just letting you know right now, do not go watch this movie.
Don't go see this movie.
Unless Channing Tatum, if he has his shirt off, he needs to be dancing like Magic Mike or the other movie he did.
Which one?
Step Up.
Oh my God. You're a Deb.
That's it.
You're a Deb.
If his shirt is off and he's not doing Magic Mike.
Make sure to go see Step Up.
If he's not doing Step Up or Magic Mike.
We're here to deliver the news. Make sure to see Step Up tonight.
Tell everybody we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Damn Deb.
Go to www.don'tbeadeb.com.
And LA Talk Live, you can view it on your phone now. You can put us on
live
there.
Stream,
we love you guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Happy Monday.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
What you represent when we come to your dance, hey? Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got motored on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami.